You said that you invented this out of your garage.
Correct.
So is Scratch Be Gone and Restore It Yourself just this little cottage industry that you've got going on over here on the side? Is this a real business? Is this a real opportunity for people?
Well, Ron, we are global. Proud to say we are global. It's been an interesting evolution, interesting growth. The challenge that was in front of me when I first invented this process, one was seeing if there was actually a need for this in an industry. I didn't really know if there was an industry for Scratch Be Gone, but started going out to the home builders locally here in San Diego, and everyone was telling me it can't be done, that what I was proposing was impossible, that it was impossible to take out scratches. Probably more so than just taking out scratches it was impossible to take out a scratch and then not have to do the whole appliance to make it work uniformly, to make it blend. Could you imagine taking a little scratch out of a big double wide refrigerator door and have to take out a little discoloration or a scratch and have to do the whole appliance to make it blend? That would be just a huge undertaking, a phenomenal undertaking. So the decision was by manufacturers that it's impossible to do. Well, Scratch Be Gone is the solution. It has become the national and the global solution for all the manufacturers. Proud to say that Scratch Be Gone now is recognized and endorsed and supported by and trained on by all the leading manufacturers of appliances. Now we're working into the sinks and also the barbecues. So some of the smaller companies that you might be familiar with, Ron, are GE. GE, following the advent of Scratch Be Gone, within 8 months had us on their service trucks globally. They currently sell us on their website to their servicers, and actually they're now looking at bringing it to the consumer channels. Viking, Sub-Zero, Wolf, Dacor, so again some small names. They all have us and they all recommend us. In fact, I've just gone back from training their call centers across the country to let them know to talk to their consumers that Scratch Be Gone is a recommended product for Viking and Sub-Zero, Wolf. We also now are working with Electrolux and Whirlpool KitchenAid. Whirlpool KitchenAid is very excited about Scratch Be Gone from their outside barbecue development and problems associated with rusting and stains on outside barbecue kitchens, as is Viking. Scratch Be Gone now also is a national product. It's sold nationally through the United States as well as Canada. And we just opened up Australia and New Zealand, and we are close to opening up Europe and UK. And we also have now opened up France. So we're looking at global distribution. The distributors for Sub-Zero are taking us into the Central Americas, into Mexico, which we haven't had any presence in right now. So the biggest challenge was, once I found out that there was a possible need or an interest or a want for stainless steel repair kit, was how to then convince the manufacturers, for all these years thinking that it could not be done, to convince them that it can be done. And that's what we have done over the last couple of years, is traveled a lot and spent a lot of time with the manufacturers and developers to convince them, and the engineers, to show them and convince them that it's doable and that it's something that a homeowner can do for themselves. And to that idea, Dacor uses us in their factories. Bertazzoni uses us in their factories. We have other manufacturers that use us in their factories to remediate scratches before they're put into a box and shipped to someone's home. That way reducing the chances of arriving with damage from the manufacturing process. So we're pretty excited. We're very, very proud of our product, and it takes care of a need that has been long overlooked.